Another game in the Defenders of Earth event. Let me get the link in chat.
We have determined that it will not defend itself.
Yep. Gotta figure out who's going to do it for us against the impending alien invasion. We don't know the aliens format, so you bring a team with one character from each of seasons 1 through 7. And then during this first phase, pools, you will play two games against each other player in your pool. This is between ReggiesWar's Everything and Adwins, who are in... Let's see... Oh, right. They're in the pool of Reese's Pieces, in which almost every team has a Reese.
It's a pretty delicious pool to be in.
I don't know. I think it's kind of a sticky situation. Yeah.
Well, whoever can crack through their opponent's shell first really stands to make the other person jelly of their board state.
With enough power, you can really melt through your opponent's defenses.
Well, hopefully somebody will break from this particular bracket and win the cup.
Okay. All right. You got me. Didn't.
I'm sure everyone who had any affection for missing me has reconsidered.
Oh. No, good to have you around again. Nice to hang out. All right. So players are currently choosing their characters and/or figuring out logistics and such. They asked if I was live, and I just didn't answer.
My
right.
bad.
Yeah, and mine. All right. So let's switch over to the TTS view. There we go. All right. Okay, so Moriarty says he's got 15 minutes before his players show up. Okay, well, you might not get to see the whole set. Like, I don't know. Maybe just the first game, maybe half the second game. I don't know. I say that Reggie doesn't always play lightning fast, but he is known for being one of the really fast players. Adwins, I don't remember Adwins being particularly slow or particularly fast, so I don't know. We'll see what we see. So players are now secretly choosing and simultaneously revealing their first character, because Exceed players love to secretly choose and simultaneously reveal things.
I mean, it is what we're here for. And they will resolve the reveal and play triggers of their respective characters.
All right, which appear to be Reese and Nanase. Well, as we all know, we do speed check first, and Nanase is printed -1 speed, so I think Reese must be faster. Just stands to reason, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, it is Defenders of Earth, so Gallant Defender is notably slow.
Ooh, true. I don't... Okay. I'm pretty confident none of these words mean defend or earth, looking over the words on Nanase's cards. Just checking.
There is a little atmosphere of the ether, so...
It's like related.
Maybe.
Wait, no, maybe she's an alien. Yeah, hold on.
Dun dun dun.
Okay, well, contrary to my expectations, Nanase is going first. So I made some reference to her ability. She's most infamous for her boost kit and her exceed mode, but she does have kind of interesting ability, which lets her strike with -1 power, -1 speed, hit gain advantage. So, your attack is worse, but also you can take the next turn as long as you hit. Kind of stereotypically uses that with focus, sometimes sweep. Reese, for his parts, has no text on his character card for some reason. But there is a 3 on it, and then he becomes Awesome Reese, or possibly just Cool Reese, depending.
I'm a big fan of Reese as a character. He does something. He does it very well. He's got a very classical kit. Doing some very funny cards, like the weird not fireball that still ducks in and makes things work. A season 1 boost kit where some of them are incredible and some of them are inedible.
Oh my gosh. Yep. Initiating range 4. This is a classic season 1 play. Let me just key charge. Put block into gauge. Your turn. It wasn't called key charge in those days, of course, because that didn't exist.
But you had to strike with it.
Yep. You had to actually strike with it instead of just taking the action to boost it. Nanase responding with her own form of key charge, curiously enough. Focus has Veil Off in the Season 6. And here's Spike with Mix-Up, nicely demonstrating that we have some different normal boosts. So the shape of the neutral is going to be asymmetric here, with Nanase running some, like... Basically, Nanase doesn't really know how to set play. She knows how to go aggro. Though she does actually do some interesting set play things. She typically has to pay out in the same turn, or else she loses most of her value. At least that's my experience with her. You know,
So
Nanase being a Kuma
like,
in a skirt is like the usual joke there.
I mean, this is either a cheeky fleur or just a dive.
Good honest dive. And a good honest cross. Reese backing out to range, like the coward that he usually isn't, but decided to opt out of that mix-up. Wants to build up a little bit more.
I mean, this feels pretty good for Nanase by comparison.
Yep. Reese cornered at range 2. Backs up and lunge while cornered at range 2. Interesting.
I guess just turning Grasp on.
Turns Grasp on, makes for a really funny dive. Also, yes. Is Nightwave? Yeah, Nightwave would be 4 power here, so a Nightwave that leaves the corner is like reasonable.
True.
All right, but yeah, that's a much more common play, you know, in neutral rather than in this state of being pressured and cornered, where backstep will actually get you out 2 spaces and then have before close 2 spaces. So this was I guess Reese just boosted lunge instead of backstep and lunge. Nanase ability. Minus stats all the way around. Well, the Telegraph is a slow. She can, of course, mix that up by actually playing something reasonably fast. She has, I believe, a Speed 6 special that hits at range 2.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go, chasing the both. Alright, it is a sweep, and here's the responding Nightwave. So Reese will get out of the corner, hit for 4, get a hit back for 5, lose a card, and Nanase's advantage. Well, I say get out of the corner. He doesn't have to. He does have to move, though.
That was pretty good. The night. I mean, there just may not have been other options in hand other than the Nightwave. So
yeah.
Oof, and loses the focus as well.
Yeah, focus a pretty risky response in that situation. Just because, like, hey, even a -1 speed spike beats focus and sweep because you're initiating. Yeah, pretty reasonable. Yeah, I think that was overall quite good for Nanase with the one like caveat that Reese now has 2 gauge, and as soon as that number hits 3, things look a lot dicier.
It's true. It does seem. I mean, Reggie is notable for playing another character that turns on an exceed mode and is willing to very carefully mete out life to get there in the form Mole Knight. So,
very true.
It's hard not to trust his math.
What in the world?
I will cackle if someone boosts Street Justice in this game and then
Nanase
reverts to turn it off.
That would be hilarious. Oh goodness, that is interesting though. She exceeded by spending her last gauge, so she must be very confident that she's going to have like that she's going to hit in the next strike, basically, because she doesn't have an ability. Like her ability is a gauge action, so yeah. All right, Reese prepares. Not currently going to give her the satisfaction of letting her go.
It was a very strange. It was a rough tempo beat. To be 5 cards on 2 with advantage and not be able to press it is rough.
On the other hand, that might just be what she's doing, right? So like she might be saying, "I'm so far ahead that this action that I have determined I'm going to play someday, I'm going to take right now, where I'm ahead by enough that I think I can afford it." Because if she planned to exceed eventually, you know, it's better to exceed when you are not under pressure than when you are desperate for it, when you're a character who requires meter expenditure to use your exceed mode.
Well, this is a setup.
Advance 3, take another action. Are we going to see the Nanase? No, I think we're not going to see the other Nanase Ultra Boosts. Well, boost, I guess. Sorry, I was thinking of, where is it? I was thinking of Windmill as an Ultra Boost, because it kind of is, but it actually isn't. The opponent has +3 power, take another action before close 2. Uh-oh. EX response. So... Yep, okay. Assault loses to kind of EX Assault.
EX Ascive.
Yeah. to EX dive attack. Wait a minute. I can't remember if it's actually push 1 or push or pull 1.
I think it is push 1. EX. Okay. See, I don't know what people complain about Nanase's cards. That's better than the beheaded version.
Yeah, I think it is, and it has a really good boost on it. That's a fantastic boost actually. On the other hand, she does not have assault shield. She does not have beheaded's long-term advantages. She does not have his ultra quality. She actually has one of the most mimetic ultras in the game. This is that even true? Okay, one of the most mimetic ultras in season 6 for sure. I can say that, but there's a lot of memes in this game. Reese initiating at range 2, good honest mix-up. In my heart, I believe this to be a spike, just because if it was me, I would boost a spike here. Oh, it's cross. Oh, it's Gauntlet Defender. Oh, weird.
Great for Nanase there.
Yeah, though it does drive her back into the corner, but a second gauge is going to go a long way.
Right. Second gauge past the turn, Reese back down to 2 cards. These are the wells that I find myself in when a Reese game is going badly, is just you're desperately trying to turn the corner, and your opponent just seems to keep getting a resource advantage as you have to keep committing to get that last hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, need to connect with one more, well-timed mix-up or just a stray hit, whatever it takes. Nanase now taunting him, saying, I'll be at range 1. Surely you can hit at range 1. You got a speed 7. You've got another speed 7. You've got sweeps and foci. Now she plays the speed dodge to beat the speed 7. That's my prediction. By the way, have you taken a good look at this Ultra, Lumiere of the Dawn?
Yes. Yes, I have. Funny. That is a really funny joke.
Yeah. Good boost, though. Oh, we have a Wild Swing response. That is not a speed dodge. That is not a speed 7. I was wrong in every way. Alright, so 3 power plumage. Oh, Reese's advantage.
Reese's begins.
And 3 gauge. Okay, we might be about to begin Reese gaming. Oh, yeah,
the
no
gauge
hesitation.
does not even hit the gauge area.
Yep. We didn't have time to see 3 gauge. We just became cool Reese. Alright, well, Nanase now needs to just kill him, before he can do anything else.
I mean, basically, Nanase's ability to push it is a notable weakness into Reese, a character who can very easily prevent you from ever taking an action again.
Yeah, that her ability is strictly she must initiate and she must commit resources.
Right.
We do have so this is one reason she's called Takuma in a skirt, right? She's got +2 speed, +3 speed, probably +3 power. I don't know. I didn't hear what the player said, but the player declared either +2 power or hit gain advantage. And yeah, Reese I guess has +4 power, but chances are she didn't play a mix-up she could lose, because she usually just doesn't.
What if this is just the greatest Gauntlet Fury you ever saw?
Wait, hold on. I don't think there's a way that doesn't get stuck. Oh no, Gauntlet Fury, right, the DP. Never mind, sorry, I was thinking the wrong thing. It's her speed dodge, it's Nightwave. She's coming in at speed 6, she's going to win the speed tie at speed 6. That is absurd, but actually, yeah, I guess... Wait.
Yeah, I guess when you play a speed 6 speed dodge,
it's a speed 6 speed dodge, yeah, hold on. What did this lose to? Well, case in point.
Literally nothing.
Literally nothing. Yeah, that was in fact either 6 power advantage or 8 power. I guess not advantage. Not taking advantage is dangerous, but I guess she needed the power to be able to break through slows. Whoops, I zoomed out. Okay. That's bad for her. She's going to hit for 1, advance 3, take 6 because Reese has initiated a strike on the turn after a strike. And also, Reese has Thunder. So they both get a card, but Reese has advantage.
And it does, in fact, begin.
Yep. Reese gaming has begun. She could still, turn around and kill him in a pinch. 7 life is not a ton. So 2 mix-ups go by.
She does have 4 gauge for that key Lumiere of the Dawn that will win this game.
True. Oh, not like that, then.
No.
Oh. All right, 7 power spike, gonna stun, and advantage. We are in full Reese gaming. Wild swing. Ah. everyone loves Reese. Yep. No disrespect to Nanase. I actually think that she's like not widely disliked. She's got her fans. Obviously, Adwins is actually a notable Nanase player. I do remember that much. And I know I've seen one or two other Nanase players. I actually considered her myself, considering how much I like Takuma. Unfortunately, what I know about the character from source, I actually just don't like the character as a character. Like, she just seems awful, and that's significant.
So it's interesting because in a game like Under Night, or a setting like Under Night, I should say, where there's complicated characters with complicated motivations and a few really creepy ones, and then there's I am aggressively not listening to anyone, the character.
Yep. At least she doesn't even have the courtesy to wear headphones. At least Phonon wears headphones when she doesn't want to listen to people. Nanase prepares. Okay. All right. Are we actually pretending that we're at neutral, and not like in a state where everyone is extremely pressured all the time?
Backstep and lunge?
Never mind. That's pressure. All right.
That is great pressure in my mind.
Yeah. She's out of speed dodges, so yeah, that's kind of dicey. Does she have like a speed? Oh, what's this?
She's got chasing Larev, but
yeah, she's got her own windmill.
Not anymore.
Yeah, but now they both have before close to. Oh no, I can't read the board anymore. My weakness has been discovered.
And I think we saw a gauge spend as well.
Yep. So probably has plus power, might have hit gain advantage. I think the power is more common because when you're giving the opponent power, you want to make sure they can't use it. The quote unquote symmetrical effects not being symmetrical holds true as usual.
But I mean, I'm hard pressed to say like it could just be it could be a sweep to kind of win the game, which is great.
But also what a play, because Reese right now has +4 power. Like, if she sweeps and Reese plays defensively, this is fantastic for her. But yeah, staking her life on the mix-up. Which, to be fair, like every strike is staking the life on the mix-up when you're Nanase or when you're up against Reese, so it's just staking twice your life on the mix-up. This matchup's kind of awesome. Like,
it is definitely, on the edge of a knife.
Yep.
Wild swing.
Oh boy, okay.
I can't be mixed up if I don't know what the card is.
Ooh.
Oh,
Reese
wow.
Speed tie. Gonna take probably 6? Yeah, 6. She wouldn't have selected advantage on assault, almost certainly. Yep. Alright. Reese at 1 life, Nanase with advantage at range 1, 9 life to go. She can afford one bad trade here, or one horrible mistake, basically. She should try to finish him off kind of with whatever she has. And if she doesn't have anything, she should probably, I guess, change cards. Like, just dig. You need to stay alive.
See, the scary thing about this moment is she does not have anything that really beats. If Reese does have a block or a valid defensive option, checkmate is...
Then checkmate goes online, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. Jumping to conclusions. Look at the opponent's hand and strike.
Well,
right.
That is one way to handle checkmate.
That's interesting, though, because, like, she has so few options. I guess she must be deciding between the two, right? Like, I'm going to strike with A or B, but I need to know what your hand is before I decide which. Oh, right. No.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, hi. Hi there. Look at all look at all that. Well, if she has a slow, she probably plays that. Because that hand is very, very fast, but not good at beating slows. What a hand. Yeah, that is like the best use of jumping to conclusions that I've seen. The question now is, does Reese believe her in Wild Swing? Yes, evidently. All right. Oh no! Lumiere speed ties!
Chivalry...
Lumiere speed ties.
Oh my gosh!
It hits for 9!
The meme kill!
It happened!
Oh my goodness!
We got to see it in a tournament game! Oh. Thank you so much for that, Adwins. Oh.
I cannot believe that happened.
That's amazing. Alright. Nanase Gaming. Um, okay.
I mean, I guess you say there's no way they would play the face-up grasp.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Well, and she would survive it, right? Like, it was actually safe against the hand because the grasp moves her out of position, but, like, okay, she'll take nothing. And you know he
Yeah,
doesn't
but
have
then
a
she
follow-up.
loses all of her gauge, and Reese can.
I guess
That
his
was her
follow-up is
initiate.
Rage 2
Like,
Gauntlet. Yeah. It would, yeah, no, that... It is the hard. I don't think you'll play that because obviously I'm playing a thing that beats that, so I won't play a thing that beats that.
it's
Oh
yeah, no, that was a hard read because even the follow-up of play grasp, boost boost ambitious with the other
Oh, that's draw 3 strike, isn't
grasp
it?
and say go.
Yeah.
Like,
No, you're right. That's actually a really scary follow-up. I didn't think about that. Yeah.
I
Bold, and the
now
boldness was rewarded.
I will say I do not know Reggie to be a one who tilts, so
True.
I don't think that will destroy Reggie to the point where game 2 is in doubt.
I
But
expect not.
my
No.
goodness, I would be losing my mind.
Oh yes, yes. You would be reclaiming your throne, oh former Emperor of Salts. Um,